Hello. I received a few questions asking me about True Wing Chun. Okay, so what is a True Wing Chun? I don't know what is a True Wing Chun means, but I do know that Wing Chun is an art of principle, and whether one follow the principle or not. Okay, and so for me, speaking in the strictly on the Yikang Wing Chun lineage, now I can share with you the Wing Chun principle and the Yikang uniqueness, the Yikang lineage uniqueness. Okay, so to let you have a reference on what I'm talking about. Okay, and so again, I don't know what is a true Wing Chun, but we do know whether we practice our Wing Chun according to the principle, the Wing Chun general principle, and or the Yikang Wing Chun uniqueness. Okay, so let me share with you a few things in the Yikang Xiu Lin Tao level, which is a Yikang Xiu Lin Tao Part 1 level, which is the most basic level of the Wing Chun. Okay, so this is the following I want to show you. Number one, while practicing the Yikang Xiu Lin Tao, okay, if I do this, okay, so I'll show you two ways of doing things. Okay. That's one way of doing it, usual way of doing it. And the second way is this. Okay, so in terms of the Yikang uniqueness or Yikang lineage characteristic, the first way, which is tensing up the body, moving this hand, that is not according to the Yikang Xiu Lin Tao King Quid or writing. The Xiu Lin Tao, Yikang Xiu Lin Tao writing specifically saying the hands, the mind, the chi, all has to be natural and smooth. Okay. So the body has to be in one piece instead of rooting, hold up this place, and just exercise this arm. Okay. So that is one reference. Okay, the difference between the so-called the hard way of practicing it, okay, and the Yikang way of practicing it according to the Yikang Quid. Okay, so there's two ways you can see it. Okay. Now, the second thing we can talk about Yikang characteristic is this. Well, okay. So I get an assistant here, right? In Yikang Xiu Lin Tao, okay, we do this saying, snake shaped hand or keita for the upper level, the upper door, upper gate. We don't do this high bong sao. So in other words, that if he throw me a swing, instead of I use this high bong sao to catch it, okay, this is the way how we catch it. Okay. Okay. So that is another uniqueness that we don't use this high bong sao swing. So we don't use this high bong sao kind of deal, but we just go for this way. Okay. So that is the second uniqueness of the Yikam lineage. Okay. And now, in terms of the Yikam Syrian Tao, there is four really basic element, which is called the Hin, Kam, Q, Dan. Okay. Now, even that there is a difference between it follow the Wing Chun principle or not following the Wing Chun principle. Okay. For example, if you give me a punch, okay, you give me a punch, okay. If you give me a punch, if I simply come this way, okay, I move to the angle and come this way, okay. So again, I move the angle and come this way, okay. This way, remember this way? Compare with, okay, this way, okay. Now, this, even though they both show a come, but they are different, okay. Okay. This way, even though I block out angle, I am just actually dealing with this hand, okay. So this is not the Wing Chun way, okay. The Wing Chun way is two things I do in the same time. First, okay, my hand is here. Okay. So from here, two things I do in the same time. One, this comes out is actually using his hand to seal him off from me. The sealing effect there. The second is this hand has a forward intention which is penetrate his center line. So okay, stand there, okay? Stand there, don't worry. So if this is a punch like this, if I go like that, sure there's an angle there, okay? But that is just dealing with this hand, okay? Now, in the Wing Chun way, Wing Chun principle way is to go inside here. You use his hand to seal him off from that hand. Okay, bring me the hand. So if he want to punch me or strike me there, they can because I seal him off with this one. The second thing is I directly handle his center line. Okay. So another is that even though it's same Hin, this is comes up, it is a different thing if you follow the Wing Chun principle or you don't follow the Wing Chun principle. So it is not simply this is a comes out. This is not a comes out. Okay? This is just dealing with this hand. Okay, if I do this comes out, he can hit me anytime he wants. Okay? But if I do this, he can struggle with me. Okay? So I handle him. Okay? So that is the Wing Chun principle. Okay? So another is that yes, the hand type is everybody is doing he, ka, q, ka. But as what it is, do we follow the Wing Chun principle or not? That makes a very big difference. Okay? So this is the third thing. Okay? Now, the next is people asking me about snake engine or force come up from ground, 力从地起. Okay? Now I want to show you a few things. With my body, I don't want to use the hand because the hand can be different thing. Okay. I use, say, my body. Okay, now, if you give me a pressure on my chest, okay, you give me a pressure, right? Now, if I run away like that, and then I come into it or push me, I just try to use my space to distance to dissolve his force. That is one thing. Now, if I want to use the snake engine or 力从地起, that's another thing. Okay, so you push in. Okay, it is here. Okay, so the reaction. Okay, so the reaction is the responding. The responding is here right away at this 1 inch. He touched me, he got it. Okay, instead of push me and go back. Okay, and rotate on circular motion and do something with it. Okay. Okay, or just push me and go away and then dissipate the energy or whatever and then come back. Okay, that is not the snake engine. Okay, the 力从地起 is he touch, you go. Okay, he touch, you go. Okay, so that is what it is. Now, of course, this is the snake engine. This is what you develop in your 修炼套. Okay, and this requires the whole body unity. Okay, now. This is the snake engine, okay? Now, so in the Yikam snake engine, this is what it is, okay? And it is not using the, okay, I can show you 4 different things here, okay? Even though it is using the body, okay? Now, if you give me a pressure, this is called pushback, okay? Using the body to push back, this is called pushback. Now, the second thing is, if you push me, okay, he pushed me, I sustain him. This is I sustain him, meaning that if force come down, I just go like a rock and I jam into the ground. This is called sustain. Okay. The third one is called accepting. So he pushed me in, I absorb his power to go in the ground. This is force going down to the ground. Okay, accept it down. Okay. Okay. Now, the fourth one is issuing. Is 力从地起. Okay? Okay? Just put your stress there, the pressure there. See that, okay? Okay? So there is actually 4 types of the things. Okay? And in the Yikam snake engine, it actually developed this. Push, going down, right? He feels that it's going, I'm going to suck him down. And then when I want to issue, I just issue him. Okay? Okay. So that is the snake engine. It is not this type of stuff. Push me. It's not this. It is right at the spot, issue. Right at the spot, you suck him in. Okay? So that is the Yikam, the snake engine from the Yikam steering power. Okay? Okay, so this is a 4 thing. Okay, thank you. So this is the 4 thing. The last thing I want to say is this. Even though I'm saying that the Yikam shooting Tao do not have high bongsao, okay, we don't use this thing. Actually, in Yikam lineage, it does have high bongsao applications. If one look at the sets, who knows the set called the Hu or Tiger and Crane, it does has high bongsao. Okay, so instead of it is doing this type of stuff, it changed the crane the crane like this. Okay. So it does have high bongsao if you learn that sets, okay, the application sets. However, in the shooting Tao itself, it doesn't have it. Okay. So from today, as what I shared, I don't know what is called true Wing Chun, but I do know in Yikam lineage it has its own way of doing things. In Wing Chun, it has its principle. So either you follow or you don't. Okay. Well, please come here again. Okay. Now, one other thing I want to say in more details before we get away is this. Remember when we talked about the console, okay? So if this is the strike to me, okay, this comes out. If I go walk away from here and comes out and punch this one, this is actually not the what the you can say 用中手中 using the center, gut the center, or the as what I said, as what it said, the 中门不让之武不离, not giving away the middle door, not moving away from the center line. Okay, so in order to do the 中门不让之武不离, or do not give away the center door, the middle door, do not leave the center line, one need to go inside there. Okay, the console need to go inside there, sealing anything off, so I do not give away my middle door, and I don't give away the center line. I'm always targeting it. Okay. Okay. So that is different than the punch going here. I go like this. That means I give away my position already. If I go doing this, I give away my position already, and so that is different than what about this thing. Okay, so that's more difference. Make a big difference. Make it whether it is follow the Wing Chun principle or not following the Wing Chun principle. So if we do this, when the punch is there, if we do this, okay, or we do this, okay, that is not following the Wing Chun principle. The Wing Chun principle is going this. Okay. So that is that 中门不让之武不离. Okay, 用中手中, using the middle to using the middle door and gut the middle door, or sealing off. This is the Wing Chun principle. Without doing this, then it becomes different stuff. So if it strikes here, I go like this. Actually, I'm not 用中手中. I'm not going for center line. Okay, this is not it is. Okay, so thank you. So this is just to express more in the details of the Wing Chun principle and the Yip Gam uniqueness. Okay, as for what is true Wing Chun, I don't know, but either we follow this Wing Chun principle or we not following it. Either we follow the Yip Gam uniqueness or we are not following it. Okay, so this is for today. Thank you.